Hello everyone, Siege Link here, back with the fourth episode of Marble League 2021. This is the Funnel Endurance. This is probably one of, if not the most iconic marble event. Anyone who's played with marbles knows about the funnels. It's basically just stay in them as long as you can, and it's very entertaining, especially in recent years. In the olden days, there was just the small ones, and it was kind of too, and I didn't really like the event because it was all about bumping, and staying inside was kind of decided within the first 10 seconds really who was going to win. But now they added some bigger ones, and it's a lot better. Without further ado, let's get into it. And if anyone's wondering, I'm going to keep these going.
And we're rolling!
Especially since they seem to be having some footage here. Because if there's anything I want to talk about earlier, I can mention it while small little ads playing. And the reason to stop there is, I mean, people are going to support
Sometimes
it, so the reason to skip past it.
complexity of competition in the Marble League can leave one spinning. But in this case, the funnel endurance, that's kind of the point. The goal is to stay in the funnels the longest. The marble that could bring home a gold
By the way,
medal.
if anyone wonders why I paused and immediately play it, that's because sometimes
of the Marble
if you
League,
hit space to pause it, it won't actually
thank you
pause
so
it.
much for joining us. You see the team standings right now, and it's knotted close. 37 up top between Momo and Gliding Glaciers.
So we've got
It
the
just
funnel
keeps going
endurance,
down
and then we
like
got
that.
the relay
A point
race,
or
and that's the
two
currently
here or
the only
there
ones that have been upgraded.
is going to make all the difference by the
Rojo
time
rollers
we
have to
reach
do
the
decent
final
in the
event
next two.
and
If
crown
not, I'm
an
not
overall
anymore.
champion. But individual runs, those are up for grabs in the meantime, as we see the Crazy Cat's Eyes attendance demonstrate this new
This is going to be a
course,
long
very
demonstration.
similar to ones that we have
So
had
originally in
the
like
past.
2017 and maybe even
Talk about the
2018,
past
there's
in
only these
funnel endurance and
small
funnel
little
racing, if you
orange
will.
ones. And when you have
This
like
event has
18
been
people all
so
in them,
many iterations
there's a bunch of
the
bumps.
Marble League, whether it's the friendly rounds or the qualifiers or the
Yeah,
showdowns.
that's sped up, that makes
on
sense, because this
and
will
on
take a
and
while.
on. As a result, you have many marble teams.
So you have
that
small
have a
ones and
great
medium-sized ones
number
and
of
big
runs
ones.
under their belt. They have so much experience in this event, it can make a huge difference for their strategy and execution. As we see, we're not passing near a black hole and things are getting a little crazy from a different perspective.
One thing
These
I was
black
thinking
hole
about is
funnels
maybe if they added
the
like
end
one
part of the course, and
like
this is
blue
sped
right
up
at the very top of it,
As
so
we
that
see
everyone
our
started
final
kind of
finisher.
together initially,
And
so
there's
none
three
like
of
bumped
them
them
down in there.
immediately.
Apparently one of them got stuck. The blue attendant must be hiding under one of those.
What the?
Well,
That
reached
happened.
the singularity, perhaps, and we'll go no further.
That's actually good for an
I
attendance.
digress.
Maybe
We get
maybe
ready
they
for
can look
Group
at that.
A in this competition. Always interesting to see these
Thunderbolt's not
early
here, but
movements
Frost
who can
and
position
Rojo
themselves
Dos.
well at the start of this event. We drop on through, and Frost from the Gliding Glaciers is holding on fairly well up there. Savage Speeders are dropping through quickly with Wizzy. That's a team that has done very well in these events over time. A 3-marble race
Yeah.
up top. That changes now, and it's Rojo
Is that
Dos
Rojo?
from the Rojo Rollers. Standing
Alright.
strong, and now
And you see
loses
they immediately
that top
get
spot.
knocked
And
down.
are
That's just
staying
because
in
of the
the
small
longest.
funnels. It's
We
really
have
the
3
blue
that have dropped
funnels
down into those
and pass you
intermediate
gotta watch
blue
out for.
funnels, new additions for this course in the Marble League. And it looks like Minty Drizzle from Minty Maniacs has taken the lead.
Gliding Glaciers
Minty
have gone all the way
Maniacs, they
down, I
have
think.
placed in this event on the podium several times over the years. It has swung
Rojo
it
Dos
back,
doing
however.
good.
Now we've got 4, 5 marbles in the first
I
blue
wanna say
funnel.
this goes
We already have
tournament
somebody
style as
dropping
well.
through down
Like
at the
the top
bottom.
half
As that
will move
Frost
on.
from the Gliding Glaciers, the lead has completely evaporated. Rojo Dos fights back to take the top spot in the
Oh,
first
yellow
of the
bumped him.
blues. Now comes down
Almost
into the
saved him, but
second.
made
We
it
already
even
have
worse.
somebody, that is Frost, I believe, in that second of 3 green funnels. Minty Maniacs
might get a
fighting
bump.
now. They're in second place as they drop on through and take
Doesn't
that
look
very
like they're gonna get a
oblong
bump.
pathway,
Close.
and they get a collision, partially hidden by the blue funnel.
Oop,
It
there we
definitely
go.
changes their momentum.
There's the bump.
You really see shoulders and elbows out
Rojo
in an
Dos.
event like this, and sometimes that can make some friendships
Limer's
a
the
bit
top
frayed.
right now.
Yelly from Mellow Yellow has fallen into the dubious spot of last place, threatening to drop on through and finish first. That may not happen, though, with much
Rojo Dos
contact.
and Iceberg.
At the
Or-
bottom, no, it will. Yelly
I forget his name. I think
comes
it's
through 139.14.
It's just
Clock
ice or something.
continues to
Can't
tick.
remember.
Slow to a crawl
Can't
are
believe
the
I forgot
top
his name
3, and the top 1 going to the
Oh, again, they're
Savage
getting bumped.
Speeders.
This is
They
good.
now are in the catbird seat to potentially win this event.
Ooh.
At least win this group,
Crap,
however.
that was it. Oh, top three
Frost
for
ended
Rojo
up finishing
Rollers.
sixth. Bingo from the Indian
First,
Stars line.
first.
It's a two-marble race. Savage
Yes.
Speeders lose it in third. Momo had
All
a chance
right.
for a second, but it does
Well
swing
done.
back to Rojo Dos of the Rojo
Because
Rollers.
Rojo
here in
Dos is
heat
actually the
number
one who bumped Gliding Glaciers. So my bottom team bumped
2:03:22.
was currently my top team in the standings and just said, no,
for Rojo Dos in Group A.
we're not done here. And we're back. Random ad, worst possible timing. I'm probably going to cut that. I might do this over, but I want to keep it blind reactions from this point forward, so I'll probably cut it. But if my reaction kind of just went randomly, it might get cut off. But I was really happy there because the team that bumped Gliding Glaciers was Rojo Rollers. So my number 3 team that I was thinking I was about to just cast them out like I'm not with you guys anymore. You guys, I'm not rooting for you guys anymore. They bumped my number 2, which is currently number 1 in the standings, and said, "No, we're here to play. We're going to keep going."
For
and I
Group
love that.
B. They've seen the times to beat.
All right, shock
We
from
now
the
have a couple
Thunderbolts.
of captains in this lineup as well. Shiny from the Shining Swarm is one of them, and Kinnoan from the O-Rangers is another. The O-Rangers, that's another team that they have placed in pretty much every podium spot that you could in the Funnel Endurance over the years. And several marbles dropping through extremely quickly. Shock from the Thunderbolts
Weird
is now
angles that
threatening to
have been
fall on
taken.
through, and does. Last place. Up top, it is the O-Rangers. The captain doing what must be done to bring this one home. Foggy from the Hazers was side by side and then leapt down through 2 funnels almost instantly. Resi from the Raspberry Racers now circling that opening along with
Thunderbolts don't look like they're
the
going to
O-Rangers, who now drop on through.
blue.
They have lost the lead.
They're going to need to take control
Resi
of the
did a
greens.
superb job in the final orange funnel. Trying to be the only one in the blue, won't do it, but has the O-Rangers circling through at a perilous rate. And they
There we
fall
go,
on
that's the
down
bump
to
we
the second
needed.
of the blue funnels.
Double
4
bump that
or
didn't help
more
that much.
into the black hole funnels of the green.
Can't even see quite there, but at
Oh,
least
and
not
coming
last
through, I believe
anymore.
that's Shiny from the Shining Swarm.
All right, some more bumps.
Not where they wanted to be.
Yeah, camera angle is not amazing. Does block a little bit of it, but it's not terrible either.
The Rangers taking that very wide line, trying to hold on to second
Thunderbolts
place and
in the
hoping
second to last
maybe for
one.
some collisions.
Raspberry
after
Racers,
Resi
again,
comes
doing
down
really
another
good.
funnel.
It's only the last one they did
6.
bad at.
Circle in the middle of the greens. Half a dozen now. Dropping on through. Was that Mocha from the Chocolatiers, I believe? Resi holds the top spot. Everybody fitting within this frame. 3, 4 marbles down in that bottom one. Who's going to fall through first? Trying desperately to
Thunderbolts are
avoid
gonna
being
move on.
dead last. And that one will go
They need
to
a
the
bad bump.
Hazers.
And it looks like they
Now
might
the
have it.
Green Duck Shiny comes through next in 6th.
Yes, okay.
Resi
Top
still
four.
holding on to
I'm
that
pretty
top
certain
spot.
top
The
four is
Rangers
good
trying
enough.
to keep it wide if they can, but they get suckered to the middle and nearly fall on through. They do now.
Second place.
And it's a 2-marble race between
Let's
the
go.
Thunderbolts as they take second place.
And look at
And
them.
now we have to watch the time.
Look at Raspberry
2:03:22 was the
Racers.
first time in Group A. And look at the masterful job. This is
Wow.
otherworldly from Resi.
This is the biggest
The
lead anyone's
Raspberry
ever
Racers
had in
are
this
playing
event,
for time
period.
right now because they know they've won the group.
This is almost certainly going to be a new record.
And this isn't going to
Actually,
be
I think
close.
230 might be a record, or around 230s.
New course, so of course difficult to compare to times in previous years. But this performance, not putting a single foot wrong. 235.68.
Wow.
That is
Yeah, I just realized
Unreal.
I think they didn't have the blue
36
funnels in the
seconds
last
is
one.
the gap between first and second.
Wow.
So the bottom 8 are eliminated.
So
Bingo
Frost is
down to
Frost is
Yelly.
on 10th. They're tied for number 1 right now. And they're
the
down
top
and they're
8
10th.
We'll
I'm
move
fine with
on
that.
to the final.
This is a chance for all my teams to be up top
Here's
now.
the Savage Speeders
I'm
moment. when
perfectly
things were
fine with
looking
that.
so promising for them farther up the course. A team that had won this event in 2019.
Bumps a lot of the time will help out the person you're bumping rather than you. You don't want to bump in this event,
Finals are
generally
now
speaking.
coming up. They give a slight break in between so that everybody can catch their breath because this is definitely an endurance race.
Now
It
it's the
lives
finals.
up to the name,
Shock
for
and
sure.
Rojo Dos. Let's go.
Especially when you see that 235.68. Is anybody going to get near that this time? As we drop on through, and chased the
So
goal.
you can see there, Thunderbolts were at the top and then
Rangers,
immediately went down.
Raspberry Racers,
That's just how it is
Chocolatiers, all up top. It's the O'Rangers and the Raspberry
That's kind of why I
Racers
would want
once
like
again
one green or one blue right
in the
at
top
start,
of the field.
just so it didn't happen
Speed
too
really
much
picking up through
initially.
those orange funnels once they start to get down to
I'm
the
still
point
okay
of no
with this, too.
return and dropping on through.
Close to the rim.
Already now 2 takers into the blue
Raspberry
funnels. And
Racers.
is that Resi? Resi has plummeted on through.
Yeah, Resi went down real quick. Look at how
If
fast
so,
these guys
that
are in
is
the last
a
three
huge
orange
fall
ones.
from grace. The O'Rangers are also now in effective third
That
place.
Mocha- yeah, it's
the
Mocha and
Thunderbolts
Thunderbolts.
have taken the lead. That is surprising given the results that we've seen, but perhaps Resi just exerted a bit too much. Possibly too much showboating
and Shock
there
doing
at the
them
end.
great right now, top 3.
Trying to go for a record that really is not going to mean that much if gold or, for that matter,
Chocolatiers
silver or bronze
need a lot of medals here to
escapes
get
them.
up there too.
Chocolatiers holding that top spot. Very widest possible
Still top
angle
3. This
in
is
the last of the blue funnels.
This is how it is right now. Right now is gold Chocolatiers,
Raspberry Racers falling down
silver Thunderbolts,
in the
and
middle of the greens.
bronze Rojo Dos. That's how it is right now.
They'll also be joined
looks
by
like
the
it's still
O'Rangers amongst
staying
others
like
down
that.
there.
Ooh, okay, Speeders have taken a
Don't
point.
know if we are going to see anything like we saw
Thunderbolts have
in
gone
the
down.
second run of the 2 heats. We're already down to a minute and a half.
Still
Passed
between
on the clock,
Chocolatiers number
and nearly
1.
everybody is in the
My teams have
second
gotta
to
get
last
past
funnel.
Chocolatier. Oh,
Chocolatiers
no.
finally join them in that middle
Thunderbolts,
of the 3.
massive
And now the
downside.
Thunderbolts, who had taken the lead, they are threatening to drop on through first, along with
Do
Team
not get
Momo.
bumped. They
Raspberry
need a
Racers
good
are
bump,
gonna
not a bad
join
bump. Okay, that looked like a good
them.
bump.
Rangers. Momo.
Ooh, Rojo Dos
Shoulder
looks
to
like they might be
shoulder
able to
with
take
quite
first.
a few down there. Chocolatiers
Come
are
on.
up top along with the Rojo Rollers. Those two may be fighting
no.
for the win. Oh, and look at the chaos down here. It's a traffic jam in the final funnel. Chocolatiers
All right,
look
we're
set
doing good.
well on a
Oh, no,
wide
that
arc.
bump
If
was
they can avoid
terrible.
collisions,
Another
they
bump.
don't. Can they keep
Oh,
it going?
no.
Thunderbolts fall on through. Raspberry Racers are still holding it wide along
Ah.
with the Chocolatiers. This is going to be for gold and silver.
Come on, Chocolatiers.
Who will
You
blink
got this.
first?
Yes!
The
Okay.
Chocolatiers win gold.
They deserve that.
Resi did the
Rojo Dos
blinking.
was in such a good position.
It's a
that
great
bump messed them
recovery.
up. They still got
What was
third,
looking
though.
so strong
And
at the top
Shock
of the
fourth.
course fell apart in the middle,
My teams are dominating.
but a
bottom-
fantastic
the
final
bottom
flight
team
of funnels
Bronze place, you're
gives
back in.
Resi a decent finish. That is the Chocolatiers' first gold medal
And they deserve
since
it.
2017 in the long jump. And I know it's in their name, but isn't victory sweet? Resi and Rojo Dos fill out the podium. Rojo Dos, that's Rojo Roller's first medal since 2016 high jump. Going back in the record books here.
Yeah. I'm telling you, these two are
Teams are
rookie
happy
teams that have made
to
it,
do
and
it.
I'm rooting for them because of it.
Beneath this beautiful cauldron,
The only reason I was rooting for Chocolatiers is because they had such a good
Mocha
showing
from the
and they deserved it.
Chocolatiers wins over Resi and Rojo Dos from Raspberry Racers and Rojo Rollers. Shock from the Thunderbolts just missed
I
out
like
on the podium.
rooting
What
for
does
rookies,
this do to
generally
the
speaking.
standings as they cycle their way up through? The Raspberry Racers have jumped 2 up to first and now have a lead over Momo and the Gliding Glaciers.
So this is actually similarly to the positions of my teams in the first event. So we've got third and fourth. I think previously it was fourth and fifth on the first event. So Gliding Glaciers are third, Thunderbolts are fourth, and Rojo Rollers are at 11th. That's okay given where they were. They jumped up
Thunderbolts
3
in
points.
fourth. Chocolatiers jump
Minty
7
Maniacs in the
to
bottom.
5th. By the way, our Patreon
R.I.P.
Tally McPike wants to
Martial
say happy
artist.
birthday to EJ. Congratulations for your 9th birthday. We hope to see you back here for our next
Telling you,
event. The
age does not matter
5-meter
when it comes to
relay. Thanks for
watching
watching,
this.
everyone.
So that'll be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which I'm going to record immediately after this. See ya.